We're all conditioned to believe that we should follow our dreams with unwavering commitment.
Don't you give up on your dream.
If you have a dream, just do it.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Your dream is possible.
But giving up on my childhood dream was the very best thing that happened to me. My story is that from the age of 8, I went to the Edinburgh Acting School. This was my first introduction to acting and drama, and I loved it. I loved theatre, I loved performing, and then as I got older, I loved cinema as well. I would watch movies religiously and felt inspired by the actors I saw. Like millions of young people, I wanted to emulate my heroes on the big screen. I wanted to be an actor. This was all I wanted to do. I left school to go to Warwick University to study theatre and performance studies. I was 100% committed to following my dream. Whilst there, I got involved in every show and every chance to act. Acting was all I wanted to be doing, and I was doing it. The only problem was, I was awful at it. My idea of acting was to be cross, moody, or angry.
I don't want to be rude or nothing, but that's bullshit. You look like you just seen a ghost and you're acting like you're hiding something.
Something that showed the audience that you were feeling something.
That toothbrush was all about not being in the toilet. It was about dental hygiene, about freedom, about having the best toothbrush in the world.
I didn't do subtlety. My other trump card was that I could pull off a Scottish accent.
We stayed close friends for 15 years.
And I specialised in cliché-ridden student films.
I'm supposed to be delivering this back. It's for a mate of mine.
But really, there was a lack of depth and conviction to my abilities as an actor. The culmination of my acting career was a paid job as a world's most unconvincing priest, marrying the Duke of Wellington in a BBC docudrama series.
Of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God.
But it was the fact I was surrounded by so many talented, like-minded individuals at university that made me realise the limits of my own ability. This was now a problem. For the majority of my life, all I'd wanted to do was act, and I pursued this vigorously. I was now confronted with the fact that I wasn't very good, and I was painfully aware of it. Acting is a profession where you have to have great self-belief, where you have to be prepared to accept and expect rejection. I had two choices: keep pursuing this or give up on my childhood dream. Instinctively, my option was to dig deep. I can keep getting better as an actor. I can improve, I can study more, I can practice harder. I'll keep pursuing my dream. But I can't change what I look and what I sound like. And this was a nagging doubt in the back of my mind. Many people's dreams are broken by death or the breakup of a relationship. The death of my acting dream wasn't caused by anything or anyone. It was just the dawning realization that everything I'd hoped for and dreamed for wasn't really meant for me. This dream I'd been pursuing all my life wasn't gonna make me happy. Without that inner belief, that self-confidence that this was the right path, I knew that my childhood dream was dead. But life changes, we change as people. It's only natural that our dreams change too. It was a horrible realization. Losing a dream, particularly a childhood dream, is literally a death, and it feels like one too. But around the age of 20, two significant things happened. I watched the Shane Meadows film 24/7, and I picked up my first camera. These two seemingly insignificant events would shape the rest of my life. The first time I picked up a camera and started consciously thinking about directing the action in front of the lens was a very significant moment for me. When I took that footage into the edit suite and started playing around with it to create different meanings, it was a process that I enjoyed even more. I could see myself being very happy doing this. I still refer to 24/7 as my favourite film of all time. Not because I watch it all the time or I consider it to be the most technically accomplished, but because it had the greatest impact on me. It inspired me to become a filmmaker. It was made by a 23-year-old working class filmmaker from Nottingham. The story of how the film was made, combined with its strong message of community engagement and youth empowerment, just had a really strong impact on me at the right time in my life. The film poster is framed in my lounge as a constant reminder of the origin of my dream. Somewhat embarrassingly, I also hounded Shane Meadows at a film screening once to get him to sign my VHS copy of the film. For the first time, I could see an alternative pathway for my life. I'd found something that I felt really passionate about, and I was determined to pursue this with everything I had. Life is a process of learning about yourself and finding out which goals and dreams make you happy. With this comes the opportunity to abandon some dreams as well. I'd gone after my acting dream with everything I had, so I have no regrets that I didn't pursue this further. Giving up on this old dream was not about me abandoning myself, but about honouring my new direction. I could savour everything I'd learned and experienced along the way with acting, but when a dream is no longer in your heart, it's time to let it go. As the author C.S. Lewis said, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." And from my experience, I can tell you, you're allowed to give up on your dream, but only when you have a better one to replace it with.